JC, and she says, can we touch on being sick and breastfeeding? I'm currently sick and co-sleep with baby, but I don't want him to get sick. I mask up, but not sure if I should dip into my freezer stash to avoid getting him sick. Wow.
Beautiful question, JC.
It is. Yeah. So again, I'm glad you asked because we're coming to cold season again. And so one important information to know is that what we have in our breast milk is great antibodies and viruses that protects that we're already fighting against it, right? We're fighting so we can get better and well. So what is it that you give your baby through your breast milk? It's also those protection factors that provide the immunities to fight against that virus and bacteria. And what I have seen, Jessica, and many families have shared this with me, that the household, everyone gets sick, mom, dad, kids, grandma, everybody, and baby will probably get sick maybe, but very mild and recovers fast, or not get sick at all because it receives those viruses and protections against that. So no need to go to your stash. More important, your stash you already fighting, so you need to go continue with the breastfeeding if the issue is a cold and flu. Again, it can be different situations in every time, but if it is your case, Ms. JC, no need to. So we hope that you feel better soon. You're recovered.
Also the opposite, Josie. When our babies get sick and we are not sick, let's say your baby caught a cold from another person and your baby latches the saliva backwash into your breast will read that your baby is in need of extra immunity because he or she is fighting a cold. And the beauty about doing the latching is that your body's going to pick up on this need and it's going to give your body the extra immunity needed to fight your baby's cold. So even if you're not sick, your baby will still get extra boost. If he or she has a cold, your body reads it. So latching is never, ever contraindicated. If you're sick, if you have a stomach bug, if you've been vomiting, if you have a fever and you don't even know what's wrong, your breast milk does not go bad.
Question. And mommy says, my baby has a tongue tie and has a frenectomy scheduled for tomorrow. Okay. What will it be like? And what's the recovery like?
Well, that's a good question.
Frenotomy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So frenotomy, for those of you that don't know, so the anatomy of our tongue, right? We have a little
piece of skin
that's underneath our tongue, right? And so sometimes that skin is a little bit too tight. And so when we're trying, the mobility of our tongue isn't as mobile as it should be. Mm-hmm. And so baby needs that tongue to move and do different things as they're breastfeeding to get that milk to come out, right? Because the tongue is working, it's massaging, and we want the tongue to be able to move freely so it can do what it needs to do.
Yeah, the aftercare exercises that they usually get, although sometimes I hear that moms don't actually get those exercises, but it can help because sometimes that skin under the tongue or frenulum will grow back. And so you want to conduct those exercises per doctor's instruction to be sure that it doesn't grow back, because if it does and baby is struggling, you might have to do it again or leave it alone. There are some benefits. Definitely, if mom is struggling with breastfeeding, then it's great to have that. The specialist will let you know if they recommend it or not. And then the family, you all will choose whether to have it done. So if mom is really struggling with breastfeeding, that can absolutely be beneficial because baby is able to breastfeed easier and mom doesn't struggle with pain.
Or a comment that we got is, I've been to WIC almost every week that I had him from July 9th. You guys are the best. Oh no, you're the best.
Thank you. It's so great that you came in. I'm telling you, it makes a difference for you and your baby if you get that help. And that's one of my things. I'll probably keep saying it, but just if you need help, please ask us, because that's what we're here for. And I don't want you to have to struggle unnecessarily.
Yeah. Algo que puede funcionar es tratar de no forzar a su baby, Sonia, a tratar de mirar esas señales de hambre tempranas. Por ejemplo, que esté buscando el pecho, que haga ruiditos como con los labios, ¿verdad, Jessica? Que se meta las manitas a la boca. Son señales de hambre temprana. Colocar a su baby en medio del pecho también y dejarla que ella solita empiece a buscar el pecho. Usar solamente sus brazos para guiar a su baby al pecho, tratar de ayudarla. Otra cosa que ayuda mucho es lo que quiere enseñarles Jessica, es tratar de dar la botella de una manera que controlamos el flujo, que es un poquito más lento, igual que el flujo en el pecho. Lo que va a hacer es que va a sentar su baby, como mira Jessica, y luego la mamila va a estar paralelo, ¿es correcto? Solo la mitad de la mamila va a estar llena de leche y va a interrumpir la comida. Le va a dar unos 4 o 5 succiones, luego va a bajar la mamila y luego lo va a subir de nuevo.
这位有一位叫 Larry 的先生，他在问他是新手爸爸，怎么帮妈妈母乳喂养呢？ 那这个爸爸真的是太强了，也过来参加我们的线上分享会哈。然后呢，
棒的爸爸，
真的绝对是太好了。那他呢，身为爸爸怎么会帮助呢？其实真的是，如果这是你的第一个孩子的话呢，那很重要，就是看看
那这个爸爸真的很棒。那其实我也听到一些爸爸问，哎，妈妈在母乳喂养的时候，她就是跟宝宝有一个联系嘛？那我怎么样可以得到同样的联系呢？就是好像这个爸爸问我怎么可以帮到太太？其实也可以，就是好像Wendy 刚才说的，就是帮忙做一下家事啊。那好像宝宝吃完奶之后需要打嗝吧？
哦，对。